Меня так прикалывает переписки международные, там они вообще, конечно, очень угарно общаются.
Yeah, welcome guys. Good morning, good night. Some people are connected from Hawaii, 4 in the morning, right? Bronson. Crazy. That's dope. Make sure your camera is working so I can see you. Let's wait for everybody to connect. Theodore, turn on your camera. Shatter, Hovi, Pedro. Guys, turn on your camera. Peace. Yes, yes, I need to see everyone because I will check how the process is going. Listen, everyone. So I muted the microphone for everybody so we don't have any noise. But if during the process you have any questions, you can write it in the chat, or you can turn on the microphone and just start your question. Okay, or maybe we will do it in the end of the meeting. Also, there will be some time. All right, I think the most of the people are connected. The other people will watch the recording. Oh, one more guy is connecting, and one more. Yeah. All right. So one more time, everybody, peace. Thank you for making it happen, for your time. I want to say that the first lesson that we all tried already was pretty nice and interesting. That was kind of introduction level lesson, so I can see how everybody feeling, what you can do to see your mistakes, like give some recommendations and tips, because everybody have such a different level. Like when everybody is so different level in one chat, it's a little bit hard to work. So I need to see how I can work with everyone, what I can recommend. Anyway, the first lesson is still available. If you want to try one more time to do the video after my tips, make it happen. If you feel that my recommendations were useful and you can do it better, do it. Okay, you can send the video as many times as you want, just don't make it too long. I mean, sharp, clean, so we don't spend too much time just for watching the same over and over again. This method is not is not the type of the method that you use once and that's it. This is the method that you can use all the time when you're growing and developing your steps. It's not like this, okay, I tried this method, yeah, it's working or not working for me, and you forget. No, you keep on doing this, you keep on researching. This method is also actually pretty nice for warm up, you know, like when you're already a little bit hot and you're not ready to go like 100% strong, you start to step by step to move and getting the feeling and the energy, the vibe, and so on. Because I know many people who start to break on the second minute after they enter the the gym without any warm up and anything, and that's pretty tough, you know. Later they will feel it. Today, the main subject of our lesson is footwork style. You know, like there are a lot of different styles that can be in your footwork, and everyone can choose what he prefer more. For me, it always was about the way how you connect different styles, your ability to organize the transition between different approaches, different concepts. That was number one for me. That's why I was always trying to make my footwork really different, variable, as many variations as possible, as many approaches as possible in one piece, as many details as possible. In my personal experience, I had the situation when I was in States, and some people, especially from New York, they were saying like, I'm not doing footwork. You know, like, oh, you're doing something else, you're doing too much leg work and so on. I can understand different opinions, and everybody are free to say what is footwork and what is not. That's your personal attitude, your personal understanding of the steps. Anyway, I always trying to keep the traditional approach, traditional steps, different turns and kicks, hooks and locks, positions, but at the same time, this is like a tree, you know, like you have these main traditional styles like a tree, and then you put step by step more and more decorations on this tree, you know, like a Christmas tree. You have a tree, and then you decide how you're gonna represent it, how you're gonna put the toys and all this stuff there. That's exactly what I was trying to do with my footwork. About the camera glass, guys, somebody wrote me in the chat. It's my camera is not dirty. It's the reflection of the lights, because I'm using the lens, and that's the effect you can see. If I'm not gonna use the lens, I will be like really close to you. You will not see any steps. Yeah, so sorry for this. I hope you still will be able to see the footwork. All right. If somebody can't hear me, try to connect one more time. Try to reconnect. If you have some problems with the sound, just reconnect. Okay. So as I said before, you need to be open for different styles of footwork. Don't be stuck just in one approach and that's it. Better bring every style of the footwork to the next level, like work in every direction and bring it to the top level, so then you can bring it all together as one picture. That was always my approach, and no matter what people were saying, I still was working and doing it my way. So today we're gonna try to do some variations from traditional footwork and a little bit of kick out footwork style. Trust me, there are so many different styles of footwork that everybody can speak. You know, like that's maybe more than 10, maybe more than 15, I don't know. It's up to you how you react on this information. From my experience, I choose and I kind of make a structure of the styles, which I clearly can see in footwork. So, you know, like today we're speaking about traditional steps, and the part of traditional steps, of course, kick outs, hooks and locks position. Locks and hooks position we're gonna keep for the next lesson because there are a lot of variations and stuff. But today we're gonna work on more traditional steps and the rhythm, the way how everything is structured, and the way how we can actually combine this step between each other. To those people who were asking in the chat if it's okay to go to your back in the footwork, my personal attitude, no. This is different level. Different level. We're speaking about footwork level. I had a really interesting conversation with B-Boy Storm. Everybody know this guy, right? 10 years ago in Japan, we were speaking about footwork. Storm told me, listen, footwork, this is everything. Everything you do with your like with your legs, everything, like top rock is also a footwork. You know, like the definition of footwork, the terminology, you move with your feet, right? I was like, okay, Storm, I understand that the definition is like this, but we're speaking about footwork in breaking, not in salsa or not in any other styles of dance. We're speaking about footwork as a particular level of breaking. So we have kind of different opinions, and I asked him, okay, if I'm gonna stay on the freeze, for example, and move my legs like this, is it gonna be a footwork? He said like, yes. If I go to my back and move my legs, is it gonna be a footwork? He said, yes. I said, I don't agree with this. That's it's a too general definition. Then why we have footwork contest? You know, like why we have top rock contest? It's different levels. We're speaking about breaking as a specific style of dance with its own terminology, levels, and understanding. Maybe for if we speaking about general, yeah, I can accept this, but not here, right? So let me start from the first steps that we're gonna do today. The traditional footwork is based on the cyclical movements, like on the circle, different steps on the circle, changing of the directions, different spins, different turns, and that's what we're gonna do today. In my personal opinion, this is one of the hardest styles of the footwork, because when you're trying to do clean traditional footwork, you will see that you don't have enough of steps. You will feel that 3-step, 2-step, 6-step, maybe some shuffles, and that's pretty much it. That's what you have. Then you start to repeat over and over again. So to bring yourself in this style to the next level, demand a lot of work, a lot of time, and going deeper and deeper. Right now, I would be honest, I'm not really deep in the footwork right now, in this period of my life. I'm not practicing footwork as I was doing it 10 years ago, for example, when I was like all about footwork, you know. I love footwork and I still keep on going, but my approaches and my feeling become a little bit different. I like more flowing, I like to change the levels, and I'm not really going just footwork, practicing and battles and so on. And when I start this course, actually I start this course way before the registration. I start to do it in summer, and I start to go deeper back into the footwork. I start to feel like, wow, it's something interesting again. I forgot a lot of steps, I forgot a lot of feelings, a lot of variations, and now I'm going deeper and start to dig again, like, okay, what I can do. You know, like footwork is a really, really interesting level. If you stop doing it for a couple months, even if you was on an amazing level, and then you come back in a couple months, you feel like, wow, something is wrong. You know, like all your variations, all your ideas just gone. The feeling, the connection, the transition. So in order to have nice steps, you need always to fix them, always to play with them, no matter how long you're dancing, 10 years, 20 years, 5 years, it doesn't matter. Always keep on working on these ingredients of the footwork. So the first combo that we're gonna do today is on the circle, and it consists of cyclical steps and kicks. When I'm speaking about kicks, kick outs, I'm not talking about CC's variations, right? Because in Europe, we call also kick out this step. It's also called kick out. It's a CC style, you know, like everybody has different names and so on. But the idea is like this, you make a kick out. So when we're speaking about kick out, it's not only CC's. For me, kick outs, everything that you do with your legs when you're kicking one leg by another. So this one is also kick out. You know, like I'm kicking my leg out and going back. This one for me also kick. Kick, kick, kick. You know, like kicks, different kicks and different kick outs. That's the style. You can actually create the whole round based on these small steps around with the rotation, with the cyclical movement and so on. And of course, these styles of steps are amazing, connected with the traditional circle steps. So that's what we're gonna do right now in the first combination. I'm gonna show you slowly so you can understand. Then we're gonna try to do it step by step. Then we're gonna work on the rhythm, okay? Everybody can hear me? All right, nice, nice. So the first variation is like, oh, actually I wanted to ask, this leg, for you, what leg is this? Is it right leg? Left? For some people right, some people left.
It's right leg.
Right leg? Right, perfect. Right leg. This is right leg, this is left leg. Because yesterday I was doing Zoom for Russian speaking people, and there was mirror video turned on in my Zoom, and everybody were confused, like this was left, and you know, like I was trying to explain, people were like, what's going on, you know, like the brain couldn't understand which step we do. So this is the one more guy is connected a little bit late, but still. This is the right leg, and I start to do to the left. I start the move to the left. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. To the other side from the left. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. A little bit faster so you can understand the movement, just like the power of the movement. 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. That's pretty fast move, really sharp, and there is no time for like waiting and thinking what's gonna be the next step. This combo is based really on the kicks. The kick is giving you the energy, right? It's not just like just a step to make a step. It's really useful step to get the energy and to change the direction of the energy. So let's try to do it step by step so you can understand. Right leg to the left. 1 and 2, that's the kick with the left leg, kick. From this position, you jump on the left leg, and at the same moment, you kick with the right leg. So left, right, going under your knee, turn, and get ready to start other side from the left leg. Hit the kick again, other side, back to the kick, boom. When we're gonna do it to the music, the hardest part will be to make a turn and to start on 5. Because we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. That's gonna be the hardest moment because you really need to work fast in these steps. Don't be stuck in the kicks. Don't be stuck. Kick is like really fast and sharp move. You know, like you're really trying to kick someone and then to come back, like in boxing, you know, like they really, really fast, like doing the kick, the jab, and come back. Because if they're not gonna come back, they lose the energy and they can miss another kick in their face, right? So from the right leg, one more time. 1 and 2, back to the left leg, 3 and 4. When you turn, try to keep your knees together. Don't go here. The closer you have your knees, the smaller you are, the more energy you keep, right? Because this is already bigger amplitude and you can lose your speed, and actually the shape is not really good. All right, from the left leg to the right, 5 and 6 to the right leg, 7, this is left leg, and 8. And when you're turning, you already start to change your hands. Actually, this Zoom will be recorded, and also I will send you in the workshop separate videos of these steps, but in the fast mode to the music. Okay. If your space is small, not enough for steps and kicks, just try to keep the structure. Remember which step is going after another. Like learn the structure, then you're gonna try to do it faster. Let me do a test. I will play the music right now. You tell me if you hear it. Yeah.
It's not that clear intact.
Right? You hear it?
No intact. It's not that clear.
What do you say?
It's not that clear intact. I'm not able to hear the music.
The other people can hear it? Yeah, that's the connection. Anyway, as I said before, I will send these variations to the music by separate videos with good quality, from which I recorded before the Zoom. But anyway, I still try to show. 5, 6, 7, 8. The rhythm is crazy, you know, like in these steps, there's no time to chill. You know, like when you do 3 rounds of footworks like this in the footwork contest, that's when you start to understand you don't have stamina. You need to practice more. All right. So right now, the most important part of this footwork is to understand the structure. We're not gonna test it to the music or whatever, just to remember which step is going after another. One more time, and we'll keep on going to the next combo. Right leg, 1 and 2. This is the left leg. Then you make a jump to the left leg, and right leg doing a kick under your knee. Turn, keeping your knees together, and with the hand, you make a turn to keep the straight position. And then from the left, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. As I said, just make sure you remember which step is going after, and if you have maybe any questions about this combo, let's speak about them right now, and then we finish with this step and keep on going. Maybe some positions that not clear.
Hey, Andre, I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I start with my right leg, I do like 1, 2, 3, and then you use your left leg, right?
Yes, and then from the left leg, you jump other side.
And then you switch. Go straight,
Yes.
Right? So
yes,
go like this, and then you go to next round.
Yes, but make sure you don't put your legs on the floor. Those legs that you use for the kicks, they always in the air. You don't put it here. You don't put it here. You always boom, bam, boom, right? Always all under the floor, like over the floor. Always in the air.
All right? How do you manage to look straight, to end straight? Because I have like some issues if I do like this. It's not that. I think it's like challenging. Like to have the spin.
Yes, that's the hardest part of this combo. That's the hardest part of this combo. From this position, when you turn here, you're not actually straight, right? You're not actually straight. But with this hand, you turn yourself.
Okay.
Like a small turn, and at this moment, you already start to go.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's why I was speaking about hands, how really important to use your hands more than just to put your body weight on them. Hands, this is power. This is what really moving you. This is what make it turns and you move other directions. That really helps. If you're not using your hands, your footwork will be not so powerful.
Yeah,
it's not only enough.
You.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
Cool.
Okay. So everybody got the step, right?
Hey, Intect, I had a quick question. On the kicks, does it matter, or should we be trying to pick up one of our hands, or is it just okay to leave them both on the ground for the control?
Wait, who is speaking? Peter, you?
Peter, yeah.
Yeah. Can you repeat one more time?
Yeah. So on the kicks, should we be trying to like lift one of our hands off to hit some pose, or is it okay to just keep them both down for control?
That's up to you. You decide what form you're gonna create. A lot of different opportunities. Like you can stay on the both hands. You can make a grab. Or you can make here. A lot of different variations possible. That's why I always trying to tell you, keep on researching. This step is just a platform. I mean, it's already nice, and if you're gonna use it clean, it's already gonna be dope to the rhythm, and will add a little bit power to your footwork. But a lot of steps can be created from here. A lot. Grabs, threads, changing of the directions. Because right now I'm gonna show you another combination based on the same beginning, but we're gonna change the direction. Basically, the beginning is the same, and you're doing a kick here, but we're not go back. We're doing a kick here, and we sit on this leg, and then we turn. So it goes like this, 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And from here, you got a lot of energy to keep on going, right? So one more time, from the right leg, 1 and 2, kick on 2. You have to go fast enough to make your kick on 2, 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. After you made a kick, you sit on this leg. And then you turn, yes. And from this position, you keep on going to the right with the left leg. Step, right leg, kick on the back, and then here.
Could you
Hey,
repeat
can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, I will repeat right now. I'm just watching how everybody doing to understand what moments are the hardest. Yeah, so in this combo, the second part of the combo is the hardest one, as I can see, because we're playing with the energy, with the directions, because everybody expecting that you basically from here go just straight, right? What we do is a little bit unpredictable move. We change it, we do a step, and the right leg is not here, it's going to that way, like on the back. And from here, you take the energy from the right leg and bring yourself like a mini swipe, you bring yourself to the front position. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. As you can understand, you can do the cyclical footwork without this changing. Like that's already independent footwork. That's already an independent footwork. Like both sides. Just don't be stuck in the kicks. Don't wait for too long. Kick is really fast move. It's, as I said, like you go straight, you go back. Don't be like too long in this position. So one more time to the count, so everybody can understand.
Everyone is asking.
Can you show the last two steps? last two steps. Kick, and from here, this is the right leg. This is the right leg. Right, left, right, boom. Left, right leg is a kick. Right, left, right leg, kick, right leg, left leg.
Oh, okay. I thought you would have to change those.
All right.
Space, please.
Don't forget to turn off your microphone after speaking. Yes, I'm doing with the count. Starting from the right leg. 7 and 8. 1 and one more time. I wanted to do the first combo already. From the right leg. 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 8 is this position. Not front. You're going back. Don't forget about your knees. Control them. Like the more your knees are like together, the better shape in everything you have. Yeah. Okay. Damn, our chat is really live today. Guys, I'm showing right now everything to one side so we don't waste our time. Basically, I'm not really doing patterns right now, which you like. I mean, the first was only the pattern. This one is more like one side movement. The way how you do it, other side is just separate. I mean, you can try to connect it. You can try to connect it somehow. Let's say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. You know, like that's the part of the game. You start to knowing the structure. You start to analyze how to connect it both sides. I'm really not that type of a b-boy who do patterns each side. You know, I don't like this kind of process. Okay, I need to be able to do to 8 counts the same stuff. You know, no, I'm not practicing like this. I create structures. I create different structure, and then I put it on the music. Sometimes the count can be on 2. Sometimes if I go faster, on 2 will be another step, but I'm sure that I'm not missing 2 or 4. Like I know which step is gonna be the main in my combo. That's the most important thing. It's not about every time to do the same. It's more about knowing which step will be the most powerful among all other steps. Which step is the most important? Like, for example, you know, like if we're speaking about CCs, a lot of people, they start CCs like this. 1, 1, you hit the main step on 1, and 2 on snare. When we actually want to hit, you just jump back. That's gonna be 2. 7 and 8, 1 and 2. You know, it's a little bit wrong placement of the main steps. The main step is this one. So in my opinion, I want to hit the snare with this main step. I don't want to hit the snare with this one. That's why I start with the kick. 1 and 2. So I hit the snare. The same with the top rock, you know, like 7 and 8. 1 and 2. That's the 2. I don't want to hit 2 with this position. I want to hit it with this one, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's why, like hip hop styles, breaking styles, everything is based on this structure. Like your ability to hit snares, your ability to do it unpredictable, to skip a snare and then suddenly hit it again. That's the part of the game, right? But when you not understanding which steps are the most powerful in your structure, and which steps are hitting the snare, then this starts, you know, like something like stressful, rushing combos, which is not connected with the rhythm. Or sometimes you start with the rhythm at the beginning, and then in the middle of your like throw down, you're just losing everything. And at the end, you're already somewhere far away from the music that is playing, right? So just make sure you know which steps you want to hit the snare and which steps are just a transitional and adding small details. All right. So one more time, this combo, just to make sure everybody remember. From the right leg, 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Left leg, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And here you can actually try to connect it. You know, like you came here and you already can add the first combo, like the part of the first combo here to change the direction. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Every part of the combination can be done as a transition too. If you feel the comfortable placement for you to go other side, why not? Just try it. You need to understand from here you can go any way, right? You're in this position, okay. Boom. You're in this position, okay. In this position, okay. Right? Good with this? You got it? All right. Let me check some combos because I was recording it, not to forget. A lot of variations. Honestly, I forget a lot. Like after, you know, like this feeling, semi-final or final battle, when everything is like, that's it. That's the last moment when you can get it, and you forget a lot, you forget everything, and then in your hotel room, you're like, damn, I have this. Where was it at that moment? You know, it's crazy. That's why I record a lot of ideas. Like on my computer, I have special folder with practicing footage, and sometimes I rewatch it. Like there are a lot since 2005. Like the archive from since 2005. A lot of different videos, like small pieces. Sometimes I watch it and I'm like, wow, I can do it right now better. I can change it to the new variation and so on, because you forget all the time. You got the new stuff, the old stuff somewhere there. The new stuff, the old stuff is behind. So you need to go on the circle to pick the best from the old and make it a new, right? Bring it to the new. All right. As I said before, in classic footwork, like in this style of footwork, people actually don't like to see when you're going to your hips, when you're going to your knees. You know, like you need to be really straight with these positions. Honestly, I've seen some battles in States where people from one side were destroying others people in footwork, but in all together, like in all styles, in different styles of footwork. And other guys from other side, they were doing pretty, you know, like poor footwork, just like steps and cyclical steps, but not really dope variations, just like, and they got the win because people who were judging, they were really like this, you know, like the footwork is only steps, and no matter that they doing the same steps during the whole battle, you know, like not bringing new variations. So it depends, you know, like still every battle and every decision in the battle is just opinions of couple people. And okay, that's his opinion. Today you lose, tomorrow you win, and next day you lose again, because every time different opinions. That's interesting part of breaking, you know, like you're always learning, you're always trying to understand what happened, but never, guys, never dance for judges. Never dance to the like, okay, this guy likes this, so I will try to to impress him with this stuff. No, always be you. Just make sure you do a conclusions from the battles to grow. That's it. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the next combo is mostly based on different small kicks. As you remember at the beginning, as I said to you, that kicks is everything where you're kicking out the leg in different ways, you know, like not only in front, but this one also is a kick, right? That's also the kick. So kick out when you kick out the leg. So this combo is like this: 1 and 2 kick, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. One more time, just slowly. I will explain. 7 and 8. 1 and 2 kick. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So when I was showing this combination to Russian-speaking b-boys and b-girls, the biggest mistake was they were just turning over and over again over their straight leg. So they were doing like this. And then doing some kick there. You see the difference, right, on the video? We start with the left leg. Left leg, kick. 1 and 2. The left leg is making a kick. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Left leg over the right leg. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. This step, check it. Check it. You see from here. Because if you're not gonna put your knee inside, that's gonna be this. Somewhere other direction. But we need you start in your face and you finish in your face. So one more time, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, you make a kick to the snare. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So the hardest here, yeah. Bronson, come on.
One more time, please.
Yeah, one more time. Let me try to show you from different angles, okay? 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So basically, two first positions, they pretty much the same. You're really kicking your leg. Here is the same. But then you turn it inside and making a kick. Yes. CC you're doing on the right leg at the end. Yeah, CC on the right leg. So as you can see, we're doing turns, and at the same time we keep the cyclical movement, like on the circle. You know, like that's, as I said, the biggest mistake in this combo was people just doing turns over their straight leg, but we need to keep a cyclical movement. You know, like still making a circle. So on the count, just one more time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Yeah, that's what can be happen. The video can be mirrored a little bit. So if you see the CC on the left, then it's fucked up. Because I'm doing CC with the right. This is the left leg. This is the left leg. I'm sitting on the left leg, and my left hand on the floor. And I start from here. Right hand, this is right hand. Right hand on the floor, left leg on top, left knee inside, right leg, boom. Also, you know, like from this combo, the best part, what is really can be developed is this part. So it can be used as the kick back and front, you know, like, so for example, you go here and you keep on going. And so on. Like you overstep your leg doing the kick back, and then you come back straight. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. All right. All right. One and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 2 and 3.
Yo, in tech, do we CC with our left or our right?
Right leg. At the end with the right leg. It depends, guys, it depends which side you start. I'm starting on the video right now, I'm doing it to the left side. This is left hand. And I start to do it to the left. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, right leg, 8. So if I go to the right, it's gonna be different. This is the right leg. This is the right hand. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now this is the left leg for the key, for the thesis. So before this Zoom, when I was warming up, I made the combo based on kicks that we already have learned at the beginning, and this combination. So it was like this. I will explain it, just show you first. 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2. You know, of course, I cut it. I'm not doing the whole combo that we learned just right now, but I'm taking the most interesting pieces. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and 1 and 2. Right? So what happened in this combination? We started from 180 move, you know, like from one side to another. This is the left leg, and basically nothing special. Everything that we did before. 1 and 2. You're not doing the C's, you just kick the leg. From here, you're going back, and with the right leg, kick to the side. Kick and kick inside. One more time. 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You see, this is like one move, but you're doing 2 steps. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Not 4, 5, but 4 at the same moment. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Oh, somebody is connected. A little bit late, but still on time. One more time. Left leg, left hand, left side. 1 and 2. You're going back. 3 and left leg, right leg. Left leg straight, right leg kick. Yes, kick. Then kick inside. Yes, kick inside, going back. Changing, right leg, left leg overstep. Sisi. So just make sure you got the main positions on the count. 2, 1 and 2. This is 2. 3 and 4. This is the kick. So 2 here, 4 here. 5 and 6. 7 and 8. 8. This is the kick. 1 and 2. When you're gonna practice this combo, don't go straight to the breaks. Don't go. Slow beat to understand how everything is working. Everybody has different type of the movement, different body, and that's absolutely normal. So you need to feel the technique, to understand how everything is working and how to adapt these steps for your style. All right?
Hey, Andre, just one question.
Yeah.
How did you practice that you always like high-handed? Because I still have like sometimes I feel that I pop my like thumb, but you always like, I always see you like doing like this. Never like this.
So when I started to break, there was 2000, the year 2000, 20 years ago, exactly. When I just first time came to practicing, the guy who was like, it was not a studio, it just was the place, the spot, the b-boy spot where everybody gathered. no dancing studio like right now. And one guy said to me, yo, on the footwork, always hand like this, always like this. I'm like, okay. And that's it. I started straight from this position. I never was doing footwork like this. Never. Straight from the beginning. Yeah, straight from the beginning when I was just learning how to do, like this. I already was on my on this position, and that's it. So I got used to this. Sometimes, of course, sometimes when you're tired, or back in the days when we were at different party, like party break, when you're a little bit, hey, then you can get injuries. Most of the injuries I have, that was from the party, not from the practicing, not from the battles, but from the party dance. When you're like going wild, crazy, and some stupid battle starts, outside. That's where the injuries come. When you control yourself and you get used to these positions, then you become stronger and stronger. But if you have some troubles with this placement, you can also try to do different workouts, like push-ups on fingers, like push-ups. This stuff is also perfect for this, like when you're doing slowly, but all the time keeping your hands in this position. So you get used to this. Some of the steps are really powerful. Some of the steps can be really powerful with super speed. Sometimes automatically I put my flat hand. Sometimes when they really like, with a jump or like with big amplitude, sometimes it happens. But most of the steps like this.
Yeah, because I was always wondering how people, if they go full out, always like high-handed, and I feel like a lot. If I do full out like CCs, in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, please don't injure, please don't get injured, because I have so much respect for this. Like, that's why I ask. But if you like get used to it, like 20 years, so it's naturally to you.
Yeah. Right now, I feel it's perfect position for me. I can't imagine to go like this. It's just not comfortable for me.
Yeah. Is it like a negative point, like in footwork battles where judges see if you do like this?
I think it's not good. It just make your footwork sloppy, heavy.
Okay.
Heavy. The position, this position become a little bit different because not so high, and the sound you start to produce from every tap. Like I think it's just not good. I'm not actually. If the footwork is really dope, and sometimes you put the flat hand, I'm not gonna say, oh, bro, you lost because your hand was flat. The steps were dope, but your hand was flat 2 times during the round.
Okay.
But yeah, I recommend still to get used to this.
Okay, all right. Thank you. That's great.
All right. So with this one, we're done. I will send you this combo also. Let's move to the next. So another steps that I want to show you, they are really kick out style, and they based on the CCs and some inside kick out with your leg here. This is the type of the position when it's okay to be on 2 hands here, but not like this. You can be like this, you can be like this, but not here. You see the difference? You're still keeping your hips, or you're going down. That's the difference. In my footwork, I still use this position. For example, there's some variations, you see? But I'm still keeping my hips on one level. I'm not going here, and I'm still on my toe. I'm still keeping myself here, not on the flat feet. Still. So sometimes you can use it like this. Just make sure it's on point. There's no like, oh, 2 hands on the back, that's what's wrong. No, it's just something that's gonna help you to improve. But if you're able to make it look good and strong, why not? Do it. Just make sure you take care about the way how it look. Bring into the nice execution level. So the step is gonna be like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the hardest moment here is going from the CCs here, because you need to move from this position to here. See, like, and still keep the same level for your hips. Not here, but still like one and 2 and 3 and 4. Yes, so we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 4, 5 and 6. If you do CCs on the right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you stay on the left, 5 and 6. At the end, you stay on the left hand, 5 and 6, and you do a CC to the left. You start from the right, the last CC to the left. You start from the left, the last CC to the right. Right CC, 1 and 2, right leg, 3 and 4, left leg, 5 and 6.
Hey, Andre, if you do like the CC in the beginning, and then afterwards you turn, do you stay on just one foot, or do you like use your second foot as well, and then you go?
So this is the CCs.
Yeah.
Then I go here.
Yeah.
This foot in the air, and then it goes on the small circle, and second hand going on the floor.
Ah, you only use one foot. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow,
And you see hard. The leg is moving on the small circle.
Ah, okay.
And at the same moment when your leg start to move on the circle, another hand is going on the floor. Yes, so the count, one more time, make sure you understand the count. Right leg, CC to the right, that's 2. 1 and 2. Then you change the position, and 3 and 4, you make a kick out. 4 to the left leg, 5 and CC 6. So 1 and 2 CC, 3 and 4 kick out, 5 and 6 CC, 7 and 8 you change the direction or whatever. There is no name of the combinations. It's just different material that I'm using, that I was using through the years, and these steps are amazing platform for development. A lot of positions are basic, but the way we're doing them right now is more interesting than just the basic steps. That's the idea, you know, like people think that if they know 10 different footworks from the basic, that's it. No, it's not it. You need to keep on going with this and to find new positions in this material. Yeah, Taxer hip combo.
Intact, I got a doubt.
What do you say?
Yeah, I got a doubt that like the combos that you are teaching us right now, like if we use these combos in any battle or a cipher, like will this be considered as a bite?
No, it's not a bite. How can it be a bite? We're using the basic traditional steps. There is nothing special, original here. Originality appears when you start to adapt it into your arsenal with your ideas. You know, like right now, everything is basic. 1 and 2 CCs. There's the different kickouts here. You know, in your face kickouts, and then other side we do kick CCs. Nothing special. And if I'm gonna do in the battle, I probably will not do the same way. I will definitely change. I will add something for sure. You know, straight, or it can be like this. Definitely, like always changing, always changing. I really don't like when I see myself from the last battle and when I see myself from another battle and nothing changes. I hate it. When I watch the video from 2 different battles and I see that everything is the same, I'm like, I was wasting my time. I like to see different stuff. I like to see different mistakes, different success, and different, you know, crashes. I don't like to be the same over and over again. 1 year of development. So for example, you know, Yalta Summer Jam or Outbreak, these events are every year. Every year we're going there and battle and showing the skills. And of course I'm watching battles from the event. And I see some battles from 2018, some battles from 2016. And every time I like to see difference. I don't want to see the same steps, the same combos. Of course, I have some arsenal, but the way how I'm going to execute it, it's going to be still different. And because I will have different energy, different mood, different music, and so on. But as I said, these steps, they're not something special. You make them special. You're going to make these steps special.
Thanks, Intact. Thanks for clearing out my doubt.
All right. So one more time and we finish with this combo. 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. You have 2 and other counts like 7 and 8, so you can add whatever you want. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. You add anything you want. Hook or sweep or whatever. So you got it, right? You got this. We make it a little bit harder, a little bit with the cyclical steps and turns. So at the beginning we were doing with you 1 and 2, right? What I want to try to do is to, at the moment of the kick, to make a turn. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On the 4, I want to hit the CCs already. 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Everybody can do it. When you do a turn, knees together, going to the CCs. Yes. So one more time with the right leg, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Right now, it's gonna be different direction. I think you already feel it. It's because we do different CCs. Before this, we were doing right leg CCs. Right now in this combo left. So it means this is the left leg, this is the right. You're going on the right, the left leg is here, under the right, boom, right leg on the floor, right CC. Yes. Actually, knowing one side, how to do one side steps, you have to be able to change them other side. And that's honestly, in my opinion, it's really important to do by yourself, because in this way you start to think, you start to work like, okay, how it's actually done. It's two different feelings when I'm showing and you just repeating, and when you start to go deeper into the steps and like, okay, this step is after this, how I'm gonna do to other side, oh, like this, you know, and that's the way how you remember the structure better. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So one more time from the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. In the moment when you did a kick out here and then you change your legs, this hand is free. So make sure it's not here somewhere or here. Make sure you're able to do something with the hand. So for me, natural move, I'm keep on moving with the legs because my legs, they're changing. So my hand is changing too. This is the same as running. When you run, it goes like this, right? You're not running like this. Exactly, right? Always hands are moving. The same is here. So you did. Always keep on reflecting your steps with the hand. So it's not just hanging there. That's gonna add also more sharpness and more details. If you wanna do it to the right, it's the same. You start with the left hand, or left leg. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. All right. So as I said before, all these combinations, they will be available in this Zoom because I'm recording it right now. And once you get the link for the recorded Zoom, I will also send the short videos how I'm doing here in my room, but from other angle, a little bit more from the top, so you can still see how it works to the music. And actually, you know, like when you're watching somebody is doing, to make sure which steps are hitting which snares, you can count also, you know, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you will see which steps are hitting the snare. I mean, you start to do it like this, but then you start to feel it automatically. Of course, when I break and when you're gonna break, you're not gonna count, okay, this is 8 and this is 5 and 6. You're gonna feel it. But to make yourself feel it automatically, you need to start from something. So you need to understand how actually every step is working, as I already said during the lesson. Which step is hitting the snare? What is a snare? What is the structure of the beat? You have a hi-hat, you have a snare, you have a how it's called in English, bochka. We call it bochka. Boom, pa, boom. This beat, you know, the first one. Hi-hat, snare. That's 2, 4, 6, and 8. I will check how it's called in English. The first beat. Yeah, the kick. Exactly. So these are the names of the drums. You know, like the names of the drums that drummers use. Once you know it, you already can understand. Okay, this is snare. This is the sound which I wanna hit, and this is the sound which I wanna skip, and so on. Always, in YouTube, you can find some beatbox, tutorials where people explaining how to do the basic sounds. If you find some nice English tutorials, try to watch it, because these guys, they know the structure and they exactly explain which sound should sound like this and that, you know, the names and everything. Because we have it in Russian. I found nice tutorial in Russian and I sent it to people in our Russian speaking chat, and they were like, wow, what? You know, like really simple stuff, but they were really amazed that it's like this. It's nice to know a little bit of structure in order to organize your steps. Okay, the question in the chat. Even you will be sending the combos in individual clips. Could we quickly revise combos 1-5 before we peace out? I will try, because I don't remember the particular order, but as I remember, we started from this. The first combo was like this: 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 from the left, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 from the right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 from the left, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1. That was the first combo, right? What was the second? The second was this one: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. One more time from the right leg: 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right. Then we did with you this one: 1 and 2. 2 you hit with the kick snare. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. That was the one, right? Then we did with the kicks: 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, right? Then we did kick out: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, right? And then we did the last one with the turn: 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Whew. All right, something like this. Maybe I forgot something. Maybe I forgot something to show, but I will send it to you in the videos. Any questions on this topic? Of course, it's not everything. It's just like 0.001% of everything that is possible. But as I said to you in the beginning, really hard style, one of the hardest. Master your foundation and traditional form of the steps is really hard. To make them flowing, to make them rhythmical, fast, sharp, that's the hardest. And also to use both sides and be able to bring details and bring new steps over and over again. Like you really need to sit and explore, to find new directions and test them to the music, because sometimes you have nice idea here, but when you start to break, you're like, wow, it's just not working to the beat, or not working as you wanted. That's why it's not enough just to create. You need to test to different beats and to adapt it to the music. Sometimes you have some combinations in your arsenal, like let's say you have 10 different combo, short combinations, different ideas, concepts. You always need to be able to play with them with the music and to feel if you are hitting the music with this combo, or maybe you are too fast, or maybe you are too slow. And in this moment, you need to be able to fix it. Like, okay, you are too slow, going faster. Okay, you're not hitting the snare. Wait a little bit, like make us like slow down and then hit the snare. It's like to be able to adapt your steps right now in this moment to the music that is playing. That's why when you're doing sets from the beginning till the end, that become really big problem. People who doing sets from the beginning till the end, they usually look the same, no matter what music is playing. Not a lot of people able to adapt their sets right now in this moment to the beat. But when you're using small combos, when you have a lot of different steps in your arsenal and you're able to connect them in freestyle movement, that's when the magic starts to work. You start to listen to the music also. That's when you start to crash and figure out how to get out from the crash. And in this moment, something amazing can appear. The whole process is just more interesting than just working on the same routines over again. There's some questions. Yes, the list of b-boys and b-girls who, like not really everybody doing the clean traditional footwork. If you want to see a real traditional footwork, you should watch like old school b-boys. Even right now in New York, I give you 100%, generation of b-boys is not as it was before. They are new music, new attitude, and the way they break is different. All styles already mixed. It's really hard to go to States and to meet somebody and, oh, this guy's from California, or this guy's from Florida, this guy's from States. It was like this before, but now everything is like together. The same in Europe. Before, okay, this guy's from France for sure. This guy's from Russia, from Ukraine. This guy's is from I don't know, like Netherlands or Slovakia. You can see that like Germany was a big on the map. You really can see different approaches and different styles. Right now, these borders are a little bit like, not sharp. You go to the gym, it's really hard to say who is coming from. Like, it's hard, but I will try to do a list, where you can see some pieces of the b-boys and b-girls who were doing this, and mostly of their style is traditional. Don't you think that steps like the last one might look dirty because your heels are not off the floor? Actually, I'm not putting my foot flat on here all the time. Do you see me? You see me? No, yeah. Somebody was calling. So that's why I said to you, make sure you still keep in good position here. You're not here. You're not here. Your S is not here. You're still here. There will be a second lesson. It's gonna open next week. I mean, tomorrow probably. I will ask my administrator. So there will be a step like this, like big step, and then you're going small. So in this step is the same. My heels is not under my hips. It's here, but I'm not here. I'm holding myself. I'm holding myself at the same level, right? Holding myself on the same level every time. trying to avoid these moves. When I'm saying about bounce in the footwork, I mean this. You see? Like, when you're doing it correct, you always like one level. Always one level. Your hips is one level. The same with other steps, trying to keep them on the one level, no matter which steps you do. And yeah, it's gonna look dirty if you're gonna make it dirty. If you're not gonna make it sharp, it's up to you. So S should be on the same level or your knees. Your hips, your S is the same level. Like, you see, it's here, it's here. It's not here. I'm always trying to keep it one level, no matter which step I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to explain. And that's what I was speaking about in the first lesson. All right?
Intact, like, is there any other position that we can explore with the cyclic footworks?
What do you say? One more time?
Like, is there any other positions that we can explore in the cyclic footworks?
What is the first word? I don't understand.
Explore. Like, we can seek out new positions. Like, is there any other very different ways to like approach cyclic footworks? Like other than the ones which you showed before using your combos, is there any other ways which we can approach the cyclic footworks?
Damn, it's hard to understand what you mean. Can you write it down in the chat, in the work chat, not here, but in WhatsApp? And I will reply later, because right now I don't hear clear what you're saying. Like, what is the idea of the question? Sorry. Okay. All right, just make sure. Yeah, thanks. All right, guys, if any questions, just hit up in the WhatsApp chat. The link will be probably tonight. It will take a little bit time for Zoom to save it. And as I said, straight after the link, I will upload the video to our chat. All right. Thank you for your time. Peace.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, Intact.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.